Happy Monday, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. Today, I have 4 different jobs to share. We have Zillow hiring, we have retail giant Under Armour hiring, and they are paying on the low end $1,700 a week. And of course, if you have certain skills or experience, pay goes up from there. We have some healthcare jobs where you're verifying the accuracy of payments. So we're going to dive all in. As always, links, timestamps, all additional information can always be found in the YouTube description box below the video. So first up, we have real estate giant Zillow hiring. They have a website where you can look for houses for rent. You can look for houses to sell. They work with real estate agents, connecting all kinds of agents to photographers to help photograph like houses to get them on the market. They have a wide range of businesses, and they have 2,400 reviews with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an employee service coordinator. This is remote for the United States. Now, this does mean you're working in human resources. So you're basically working in all functions of their human resources, like payroll, compensation, benefits, workforce management. You are there to partner with all the employee support teams and assist in answering a broad range of employee questions using a shared services support model. So this is going to be more like a customer service model. You are that first point of contact for people who work for Zillow for inquiries in their service now, responding to and resolving cases with a variety of topics. Again, maybe new hires need onboarding help. They need help filling out those tax forms. They need help with payroll. Maybe their pay isn't right, their tax rate isn't right, time off, maybe submitting like FMLA paperwork. You're just maintaining all the cases in the service now queue and striving to meet case closure adherence goals. You're preparing time sensitive documents like forms, letters, different paperwork for the employees. Now, pay is decent for this position. It's anywhere from $23.30 an hour up to $34.90 an hour. And they don't require any kind of college degree. They're only looking for somebody who has 1 year of experience in some kind of HR, human resources related. So this could be exposure to human resources classes or coursework. So you don't have to have experience if you've kind of taken some kind of class in human resources. You've got to have great communication skills, be a problem solver, and have like great attention to detail, kind of have an eye out for process improvement, be a self-starter, and of course, understanding of how human resources works in general. Now, next up, if you're looking to be in the healthcare field, checking to make sure that payments coming in from like insurance companies and payments for healthcare services and claims are accurate, then Cotiviti is hiring. They have 1,500 reviews from past and current employees, that overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a payment accuracy specialist. Now, this is remote for the United States. This basically means that you are working to identify, validate, and document more complex audit projects and processes. So they are looking for somebody to look at those payments coming in, audit them, making sure they are getting paid correctly from those insurance company. Specifically, they're looking for somebody who has a solid understanding of Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, so CMS, or National Association of Insurance Commissions, to establish the correct order of liability. So what happens is patients may have multiple insurances, and generally Medicaid will be the last one to pay. So if they have a commercial insurance like Blue Cross Blue Shield and they also have Medicaid, Blue Cross Blue Shield would normally be liable to pay first, and then Medicaid would be liable to pay second. But of course, they're looking for somebody to make those determinations. Basically, you're auditing or looking at reports of paid claims that have already been paid by the insurance company, and you're trying to identify over and under payments of the claim. So you're trying to identify places where the insurance company might have paid more than they were really responsible for. And of course, you don't want to be held liable for fraud or anything like that. So you want to return that money. You're also looking for places where they have not paid enough. They've underpaid those claims so that you can collect the additional money owed. So you're going to have to do claims adjudication, contract compliance, provider billing, and duplicate payment reviews. Just basically reviewing the payments, verifying that they are actually correct. Now, while they might prefer a bachelor degree, they only require a high school diploma and at least 2 to 3 years of healthcare experience. Now, if you previously worked for Cotiviti and you're looking to move positions, they're looking for somebody to have worked there for at least 2 to 3 years. But if you don't currently work there, they're just looking for somebody who has that healthcare industry experience. Hopefully, maybe something in billing where you can read EOBs or even like in the registration front desk capacity. Of course, you've got to have great communication skills, have the ability to work well both individually and as a team, and of course, work around software systems, navigate around a computer like those Microsoft Office systems. Pay for this one is anywhere from $25 an hour up to $29 an hour. Keeping it moving, we have the company Wex Hiring. Now, I have had a viewer of this channel get hired by Wex in the past. They have 1,300 reviews and overall rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a claim specialist that is remote for the United States. And so basically, they're looking for somebody to review and process claims for flexible spending accounts and health reimbursement arrangements. So, what this means is this is a little bit different than insurance. Sometimes, when you have insurance, you'll be left with like copays or deductibles or things like that to pay. And your employer will either give you a health savings account or flexible spending account, or you can opt into one where you put pre tax dollars and you save the taxes on that money aside for health expenses, and you can use it out of that account that it goes in. So they're just looking for somebody to basically do the daily claim processing, determining the eligibility of the available resources, process claim appeals. So when a claim is denied or something and someone's like, I think you should have taken another look at this should have been paid. So anytime somebody like complains or appeals a claim, you are just assisting with all claims processing projects. Now, they don't require any kind of college degree either. They just prefer somebody who has previous claims processing experience. You've worked in either the financial or healthcare industry. You can be a problem solver, have great attention to detail, and of course, have great communication skills. And pay for this one is anywhere from $17 an hour up to $22 an hour. And of course, we have a well-known athletic company, Under Armour hiring. Now, this position is going to be a little bit more advanced, but I know a lot of you have advanced skills, lots of experience. You've been in the workforce for a long time. So I thought I would share. Under Armour has 3,500 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a senior enterprise data analyst. Now, on the side here, it says this is remote for the United States. And generally, when I think of data analytics or data analyst, I think of a lot of reporting, right? An analyst is someone who looks at a large set of data, normally in Excel or different databases, and kind of tries to find trends and make determinations from that data so that business decisions can be made. And so they are really looking for somebody to help design, implement their maintenance and support of their data modeling applications. So you're going to be working with different business leaders to try to understand the strategy of the KPIs and the strategy of the team to help drive demand management and analytics requirements. What are the leaders needing as far as reporting and analytics? So you're really there to make sure the overall visibility of business unit specific reporting and analytics requirements are up to date. So you are working with projects, you are working with enterprise developers, system analysts, data scientists to make sure that all of the reporting aligns with the data strategy of the company. So you're there to enable and train the business unit to understand Under Armour's standard technologies and the benefits from this data and from these technologies. So you're basically monitoring changes in business using that data and using that reporting. Now, they are looking for somebody who has a bachelor degree for this position, but it can be in IT or any related field. Other than that, you've got to have strong communication skills, kind of be able to work with different types of people like the retail and the finance and human resources. So you gotta be organized and adaptable, switch directions pretty quickly. And of course, you've got to be analytical and be a problem solver. If that is you, they pay very well. Pay is anywhere from $89,548.80 a year up to $129.60 a year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.